Hello, my friends. Liberty Garden coming to you from the home gym slash office or office slash gym. And man, I'm tired. I just got done doing my second set of squats, so I got 205 in the bar. But that's not what this video is about. So last Wednesday, I was working out doing the bench, and I had 245 plates on it, or 145 plate on each side, and a 5 plate, I think, and a 2.5. Thinking it was 37.5 or 137.5, because my bar is not 45, it's 40. So I was doing my 137.5 according to me, and on my last set, I noticed that my right hand was dragging too much. It was feeling too heavy, to the point where the last rep, I almost didn't rack it. I racked it, but I struggled. So I said, man, something's wrong. Now, last Wednesday is the first time I used these old rusty plates that I have here. I got from an old competitive lifter or something. He had a home gym. The same guy who sold me this rack. So I got them last year. I haven't used them, or earlier this year. I have not used them. I've been using these deep dish plates, like those right there, and these two right here. And those were on the money. They are on the money. But I'm selling those because they're just a little bit shorter. They're fatter, but about a quarter of an inch shorter. So when I'm doing the deadlift, and I got two, this one and a fat one, this one hits the floor too hard because all the momentum gets concentrated on this taller plate, which is narrower. So I'm switching so that I can have, when I have 2 plates and hopefully 3 plates in the near future, I have a solid surface to bang against the floor when I drop the weight. So that's why I'm switching, and that's why I'm selling the other ones. But back to the original thing, that the weight felt real heavy. Well, it occurred to me to weight the plates. And on the right-hand side, I had this last plate right here, which is 49 pounds according to my scale. And this one right here is 48. This one right here is 44. And this one right here is 45. So this one's the only one that's true to its calibration. This one is 47, and this one is 47. And the 25s are actually 27 too. The 10s are on the spot, but these are almost new. They still have their sticker, and they're a lot newer than these older ones. So I guess QA is better on these ones. They all didn't come in the same shipment, as you can see. I mean, they were purchased at different times, probably from different manufacturers. So this other plate over here is also 27 instead of 25. So really, when I thought I was doing 137.5, I was doing 49. So it would have been 134 plus. So I was doing basically 5 pounds more on the right-hand side, because I had on the left-hand side, I had the 44-pound plate. So that's why I was kind of dragging. So that's that. So now, every time I log my workouts, I was always discounting this bar by 5 pounds because it's only 40 pounds. And I don't think this was a manufacturing error, because it is 40 pounds in the spot. So I think it was done by design like that, although I've never seen a 40-pound bar. I've seen the 30-pound bars, like that one in the corner, that are usually for women. But I've never seen a 40-pound bar. I don't know where it was made or whatever. You know, again, I got it used with the guy who sold me all those deep dish plates. So right now I have here, you would think that if this bar is 40 only, that this would add up to 200 pounds, right? If they were all true to their weight. But in reality, I got +2, +2, and then +2, and another +2. So I got 8 pounds more. So really, technically, I have 208 on the bar here. I'm gonna log it as 205. And that's that. And now that I know how much the weights, the plates weigh, I'm gonna load it accordingly so as to compensate for this 40-pound bar. And I don't have to be discounting the weight of the bar on my logs. And then when I put it in the description on YouTube, sometimes some guys tell me, oh, you're counting wrong. You got really, I mean, they'll see this and they say, well, you got 205 here. And normally if the bar was 45, yes, it would be 205. But if these plates were true to their marking and that bar was only 40, then I would have 200, which is what I would record normally. I'm gonna get away from that. I'm gonna mark it as 205 because now that I know exactly that these plates are all off mark, but they're on the upper side, I'll just load the bar with the appropriate weight. Well, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I understand it. Anyway, folks, so if you're working with weights, I'm sure you know this already, that unless you buy calibrated plates, there may be some variance and in the plates, and then not all plates weigh the same, and not all manufacturers work to the same QA standards. Until next time.